As a 15-year-old, my hobbies could only hold my attention for so long. In the summertime, I would spend plenty of hours in front of the N64 and Super Nintendo, but it turned out I really had to find a job. There were only a few places within a bike ride of home for me to work, so I went to Corwell's, about a half-mile away, but they wouldn't hire me. Sadly, I had to wait 6 more years. Fortunately for me, I was able to find a job at the local Pizzabolis, and there were 2 firsts when I began working there. It was my first place of employment, and I was also the very first American to work there. Nadeem and Mohammed were the Pakistani managers, whose private conversations in Punjabi confused but interested me. I still don't understand all the rules of cricket, but they thought I did. There were some Latino employees there as well. They didn't speak to me much other than the occasional greeting, but one of them, a Guatemalan named Elder, with a silent H, was very friendly, and we often enjoyed casual conversation, in both broken Spanish and broken English. We talked about our hobbies, our favorite subjects in school, his heroes, and mine. Turns out that honky tonk rock and roll star doesn't have a translation in Spanish. Once, he asked me about what I had planned to do for a living. I said I really had no idea. Maybe I'll be a teacher or a writer. I asked him the very same question, but his response wasn't so joyful. He didn't say anything about becoming the president, like I had maybe hinted at, and he said he couldn't do anything because he didn't know English. I had to scoff at this notion, saying that he was such a hard worker and so intelligent that he could go far no matter what. These didn't help the mood at all, and so I felt helpless for a little bit. I know he didn't feel like learning about the progressive tense while slicing lettuce, nor was he interested in listening to ESL CDs while driving in his car. So, in the remaining months working together, I lent him some American movies, because I knew that he wouldn't watch the English language news like I had told him to. He really liked anything with Samuel L. Jackson or with Gringas Bonitas. I only wish that he had had some classroom learning to complement this real-life experience in an English-speaking environment, but I'm sure he's learned a lot from my videos. He better be. 5 years later, and he still hasn't returned my cousin's SpongeBob DVDs.
I'm exhausted.